So I'm sure you've done events when you're the leader where you're working the entire time directly with the couple and the family. And maybe just a little contact with the venue. But quite a lot of the time, don't you work with event planners? And tell me what that's like. And
Yes, so having been an event planner myself, I am very pro event planner. I am like, yes, please bring the event planners on. You know, not that there aren't situations where there couldn't be an event planner that maybe isn't the best situation, but by and large, having a planner / coordinator is crucial. It's amazing for the client. They need that person to really handhold the process. And frankly, the band, in my opinion, needs that point person to be cueing the entire evening, because we're the band. We're supposed to be focused on entertaining the crowd. If anybody has to get off to go ask a question or find somebody or find out what time the next thing's happening because someone's not communicating, it's taking away from the service that we're providing, in my opinion. So I really love having a planner there, and in an ideal situation, you would have a planner that is literally queuing everything in the night. So we are just rocking out and we're just waiting. Okay, we're cutting cake. Okay, first dance. Okay, grand entrance, we're ready. And it should be firing on all cylinders like that throughout the night. It really creates a seamless event for the client, and it eliminates stress on many people. The vendors, ourselves, the venue, because there is that one point person that their entire job is to make sure everyone's cohesive. So I find a lot of value in it, and I think it's money well spent. And so back to my questions that I ask clients when I'm quoting for them, often I will ask, do you have a planner you're working with? And if so, maybe ask who, because I want to establish that relationship right away so that we can be easy to work with for the planner, and that the couple can really maximize each vendor's service and what they're getting for it.
Yeah.
So I'm
don't you
planner.
don't you find sometimes when they're booking they don't actually know that yet?
I do.
Because I have a
Sometimes
line
they
item,
don't.
they can tell me if
Yes.
they know, but a lot of times they don't know
Especially
until.
if they're reaching out for like a day of or a month of planner, maybe they haven't done that yet. But regardless, I mean, any amount of time you can have one is better than none, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sometimes a venue will offer coordination, you know, or day of coordination, and in that case, I would really encourage the client to make sure they understand what that includes, because oftentimes the clients believe that it's a bigger service than what is actually offered by the venue. It might be just a small little package and it doesn't cover some of those things. So if they do end up going that direction, it's a good idea that they really have an understanding of exactly what that service entails.
That's right. And as far as the firing on all cylinders,
Yeah.
queuing kind of thing, the only converse thing I've seen where it can be then creates unnecessary stress is if they're too worried about the line items of the exact, precise, down to the minute times.
Right.
It has to be a rolling organization, you know,
Right.
with some flexibility, but we still need them.
Well,
kind
that's
of-
where the queuing comes in, right? Because the timeline may say 8:05, we're gonna cut the cake. Well, maybe at 8:05 they're not ready.
Right.
So there should be a point person to say, hey, I know the timeline says this, we need 5 more minutes, I'll cue you. Or hey,
Exactly.
they're ready to do this a little early, they wanna get to the dancing. Can we bump this up?
And they need to know
And
that we're
is-
trying to flex
Yes.
to make it happen too. We're not
Yes.
being
But we have to
stubborn.
know what we're flexing
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
So it really does end up serving everybody well if the team can work together as, you know, as what you would expect it to if everybody's there as a cohesive unit to make the overall event a success.
Right on.
Yeah.